Welcome back to the Foundation. This is Swaytoven, and I've had this thought for quite some time, and it really applies to like a lot of things. But since this is about music, it's just like how do you actually compete and even beat this uprising of artificial intelligence making like melodies and all sorts of different things. And in some ways, I think it's cool. Like shit, if I needed AI to make me lay me a drum pattern, I don't actually have any AI to make anything. I do it all from scratch. Right, you know what I'm saying? But how do you actually like beat it? Is to only do what we literally are. That's like be human. Quite actually, I think it's interesting that it learns from us just because that's what it does. But like what we're learning, we're kind of just repeating everything, like formulas and stuff like that. Really think about it. No one's really coming up with a new crazy formula to do anything different. But on top of that, I think a lot of things that people are lacking is like feeling. It's probably just like the one thing that we can do that, as far as we've known from looking at robots and AI in the past with movies and all that stuff to what it is now and to hopefully the future, is that we feel. But how do we add feeling to music? I'm pretty sure there's multiple ways. I don't think it's enough. I do not think it's enough to simply to make emotional chords. You know what I mean? Uh, because I mean, how many times have you made emotional chords, an emotional beat, yet it still sounded flat, right? And I mean, that's the answer right now. How do you make something sound less flat? I suppose, really. But even when it comes to like a piano or something, a way to add feeling is simply by crescendoing and diminuendoing. What that means is going louder in volume and decreasing the volume. At least like diminuendo, diminish, crescendo, crescendo. I mean, that's just what it is. But there's a lot of things, believe it or not, that maybe you didn't know that was cool. Like legato, right? You guys know what legato. You probably maybe seen legato a couple of times when you've messed around with synthesizers. It has that word in there. But no. But also, I think the important thing that is to beat AI because it's almost like a competition. Literally, I seen this guy. He has Spawn. I was thinking about getting Spawn. I could drop $99. I think that's how much it costs to get it. But holy shit, does that take away absolutely everything? Like it. Like I, I guess it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It looks cool. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Imagine in like a year or two where everything is generated by AI in terms of like melody and drums, then what does the person do next? You know what I'm saying? Eventually, the plugin is just gonna make the beat. You know, someone might as well just hop onto such an idea right now. Interesting. Maybe I shouldn't upload this video, but honestly though, maybe I really shouldn't upload this video because I mean that's where it's headed. That's where it's headed. I'm dead serious. But like then it just falls onto like the artist, you know what I'm saying? But the artist has to feel something, right? And it's just I mean, I guess before those plugins come out where you can just press a button and the beat comes out, quite actually, I think people have to come together, right? And I mean, as you can see, it's like a lot of social media and stuff like that. People trying to get look lit, look the part, and all that sort of stuff. It's just like I think, in my opinion, you might as well just like form a group, like quite actually, because it's just like if everything can just come to you to click the button, well now it's up to the people. Like form a group, actually get the rapper, the artist, you know, actually kind of show how lit a producer could be. Shit, how show how lit mastering could be. Right, some type of trio that just goes around like on the spot, just doing shit. Like who fucking knows? Because if it's all of the shit just comes out to push a button, it's just like okay now. But besides all that, how do you add the feeling, a humanness to it before we get to that point? And that's a question that I'm still trying to figure out because it's more than just like changing volume. Maybe adding a couple of effects. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's simple compression, right? Maybe it's adding those tiny little artifacts that people can kind of hear in the background. Maybe some super complex sounds that even artificial intelligence obviously wouldn't make. So I can't even say he couldn't make it, but right, couldn't make it. But obviously it could. But seriously though, in a couple of years, all of this would just be kind of like hobby work. If you really think about it, it's already a hobby, but it's just like I wouldn't want to come into FL Studios, press this play button, and click a plugin that makes the melody, click another plugin that makes the drums, right? Based off of how the melody sounds, is because we have already plugins that can detect, right, what the melody is, and you know what I'm saying. So it's just like it almost seems as simple as that, right? It seems so lazy. I wonder what that would mean with like the industry level stuff, you know? Like, that'd be kind of crazy. So I'm saying you might as well make your own industry. Like, what the hell? Who knows? But I don't know. I just wanted to talk for a second, for real, for real.